still there. Wow. Look at the hoss on the wall to your left. Okay. Yeah. Laney just texted me. Our whole grade is about to be employed by Uncle John. Meaning everyone's working for Tony's. You want me to zoom in at all, or just kind of keep this? Because I assume we're gonna get they're gonna walk towards the home side, so we're just gonna get the back side of them. Oh yeah, because they're to our left. You want me to just keep this angle? I don't want to zoom in on the back of their heads. Stopping right in front of you and then walking in between them.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we will be recognizing our senior basketball players and cheerleaders. Dylan Long. We can go with Jake. No, Dylan. Dylan is being escorted by his parents, Brian and Kathy Long. Dylan is a 4-year member of the baseball team, 4-year member of the basketball team, 2-year member of the National Honor Society, a member of Key Club, State Clean Club, Interact Club, adopted Shamrock, Varsity B, Junior Community, and FEA. In his free time, he likes to hang out and go out to eat with his friends and hang out with his girlfriend Layla. He also likes to go to the gym and work out. Dylan's favorite basketball memory is when Brody made a basket and Rock Bloom back in 5th grade. His advice to his teammates is to block out all the noise. Hard work goes a long way in sports and life. Make sure to have fun. You only have 4 years. Dylan would like to say thank you to his family for always supporting and encouraging him to be his best, to his friends for always showing up and cheering him on, and to all his coaches for giving him confidence and pushing him to work harder to the best of his ability. After graduation, Dylan plans to attend Marietta College to earn a degree in petroleum engineering. He is also proud and excited to be playing college baseball at Marietta College. Hard work pays off. Go Pios. Dylan says good luck to the rest of his teammates and go Shamrocks. Jake Hannes. Jake is the son of Amber Moore and the late Mark Hannes. Jake's siblings are Hannah, Gage, Caitlin, and Hunter. In his free time, he enjoys hunting, fishing, and spending time with family. Jake's favorite basketball memory is hearing the student section chant, "We want Jake." Max's favorite basketball memory is when Brody scored on the wrong hoop in 5th grade. His advice to his teammates is to continue to put in the work day in and day out, whether you want to or not. Always do the right thing, even if no one is watching. Max would like to send special thanks to God, his parents, girlfriend, family, and friends. After graduation, Max plans to attend the University of Cincinnati and major in electrical engineering. Riker is escorted by his parents, Brian and Heather Willis. He has an older brother, Brady. Riker is a member of the Dr. Shamrock, Key Club, FEA, and Interact Club. In his free time, he enjoys playing Xbox with his friends and spending time with his girlfriend. Riker's favorite basketball memory is when Brody scored on the wrong hoop in 5th grade. His advice to his teammates is to work hard and be patient. Riker would like to send special thanks to his family for their unwavering support and to his senior teammates for all the memories together. After graduation, Riker plans to attend the University of Cincinnati to major in middle childhood education. Addison Carpenter. Addison is being escorted by her mother, Jennifer Cole. She has one brother, Mason, a 2022 graduate of Barnesville High School. Addison is a member of Key Club, FFA, Art Club, National Honor Society, Varsity B, State League Club, County Minors 4-H Club, and a 4-year letter in the varsity cheer squad, of which she has had the privilege of being captain this year. In her free time, Addison likes to hang out with her friends and family, spend time with her boyfriend, and show cattle. Addison's favorite cheer memory is winning 2 national championships this year and doing it with her best friends. Addison's advice to her teammates is to soak in every moment of their time together and to always treat the team as family. She would like to thank her family and friends for always supporting her. She would also like to thank her coaches, Abby and Amanda, for always pushing her to be her very best. After graduation, Addison plans to attend Belmont College to become a licensed massage therapist and eventually open her own business. Kaylee Darby. Kaylee is being escorted by her mom and stepdad, Heather and John Woodfin. Kaylee is a member of the Key Club, Art Club, Varsity B, and a 2-year member of the National Honor Society. In her free time, Kaylee likes to read, hang out with friends, and play with her animals. Kaylee's favorite cheer memory is becoming a 2-time national champion this year with some of her best friends. Kaylee's advice to her teammates is to be in the moment, is to stay in the moment, soak in all the memories, and always remember who you are. She would like to thank her teammates, family, teammates, coaches, friends for always supporting her, and a special thanks to her mom for always pushing her to be her best. After graduation, Kaylee plans to pursue a degree in business management with a minor in project management. AJ is being escorted by her grandmother, Mary Fiber, and grandfather, Ricky Fiber. AJ has 2 younger sisters, Savannah and Cody, and 2 step-siblings, Annie and Gabe. AJ is a member of the Key Club, Future Educators of America, State League Club, Student Council, Class Officers, National Honor Society, and Varsity B. In her free time, AJ likes to go shopping, hanging out with friends and family, and spending time with her boyfriend. Her favorite cheer memory is when Izzy scared Gracie in the room at Nationals after Gracie pushed her into a bush. Her advice to her teammates is to take in and cherish every moment with each other and to listen to them when they tell you that time flies. It will go by so much faster than you think it will. AJ would like to thank her parents for always supporting her and constantly being her biggest fans, her friends for always listening, and for being people she knows she can lean on, and her coaches for always helping her strive to be the best athlete she can be. AJ plans to attend either the Ohio State University or the University foster, and her grandfather, Curtis. Her siblings are Destiny, Jonathan, Kylie, and Zach. Brianna is a member of the State Olympic Club, Prom Committee, Skills USA, Health Knowledgeable, and the Musical. In her free time, she enjoys hanging out with her boyfriend and going out with her family and friends. Her favorite basketball memory is every memory because it's with the girls and there's always something new that day. Her advice to her teammates is to never take life for granted and to always be you. Brianna would like to say thank you to her biggest supporters, her parents. If it wasn't for them, she wouldn't know what to do with life because they keep her going, and to her boyfriend for being by her side through everything, and to her cheerleaders for always being, she will miss you all and she loves you. Brianna plans to become a dental assistant at the Ohio Hills and to help people smile again. Lila is being escorted by her two sisters, Marley Fisher and Brooklyn Lucas, and little brother, Marty Lucas. Lila has two older sisters, Mackenzie and Riley, and two younger siblings, Brooklyn and Bertie. Lila is in the State Clean Club, Art Club, Key Club, Varsity League, and a captain of the Barnesville cheerleading squad. In Lila's free time, she likes to hang out with her friends, siblings, and her boyfriend, as well as shopping and watching movies. Lila's favorite basketball memory is getting the AVC medals trophy. Lila's advice to her teammates is to focus on yourself and trust your teammates for the best outcome. Lila wants to give a special thanks to her family, boyfriend, and his family, friends, coaches, and anyone who supported the Barnesville cheerleading squad and their accomplishments this season. Lila plans to attend Belmont College and to major in business and eventually go to cosmetology school with the goal of owning her own business. And has been a company dancer at Ogilvy Institute for 8 years. In her free time, Ella likes to hang out with her boyfriend and friends. She also loves to go to the gym and loves to shop. Ella's favorite basketball memory is getting the chance to cheer alongside her best friends one last time. Ella's advice to her teammates is to always aim to be 1% better every day. Ella wants to give a special thanks to her family, teammates, friends, boyfriend, and coaches for all the support and love throughout her cheer journey. Ella plans to attend the University of Cincinnati to major in animal science and biology, and to eventually attend graduate school to become a veterinarian. Ashley Spangenberg. Ashley is being escorted by her parents, Mark and Amy Spangenberg, and Grandma Janice McKellar. Ashley has two older brothers, Ethan and Tate, and a younger sister, Adeline. Ashley is a member of the FEA, Adopt a Shamrocks, State Clean Club, National Honor Society, Art Club, Key Club, and Tough as a Rock. In her free time, Ashley likes to hang out with friends, babysit, and shop. Ashley's favorite cheer memory is winning nationals one last time with her best friends, or the time that Dr. Pepper exploded in the bathtub at cheer camp because they left it in the freezer too long. Ashley's advice to her teammates is that strength doesn't come from what you can do, it comes from overcoming the things you once thought you couldn't. And always remember to choose your part, because there are always two choices in life, an easy one and a difficult one. Ashley would like to thank her parents and family for pushing her and sticking by her side, but also for giving her a second home this year. 14 years is a long time, and she wouldn't change any of it for the world. She
Sports and 93 BNV present high school basketball. On your station for the best sports coverage, WBNV, Barnesville, Woodsfield. And now, let's go courtside for tonight's game.
Meet John Valentine, owner of Valentine Insurance. His new office is located at 739 Southgate Parkway in Cambridge. John brings 20 years of insurance knowledge to his friends and clients. Valentine Insurance is your local independent insurance agency that is dedicated to protecting you and providing the industry's best customer service. Whether you're in the market for commercial or residential, auto, home, health, or life, Valentine Insurance can provide coverage for all. They're professional, courteous, reliable partners you can count on. Valentine Insurance open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Evenings by appointment.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Barnesville High School for high school boys basketball. Tonight, we have the Barnesville Shamrocks with a record of 6-14, and they are hosting Shenandoah High School, which is 2-19. Barnesville did win the first round of this at Shenandoah last month, and this game not originally on the schedule, and also Wednesday night's game not on the schedule. These are makeup games from the bad weather that the area had about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So a makeup game tonight, and that's of course this one, and then Thursday night also here on AVC Sports against Monroe Central. But tonight I'm Mark Brown with Jeff Stevens, and Jeff, we got some people helped us out here to put this on the radio and on television, so if you want to give us that.
Yeah, Brett Klein and Brock Valentine with us here tonight also. And you are listening to tonight's pregame show being brought to you by Valentine Insurance. But then that first game you mentioned, it was on December 30th, and Barnesville was a 50-41 winner in that game. What I remember, I did that game and Barnesville jumped out to a real big lead. Shenandoah cut it back to like a 2-possession game in the third quarter, and Barnesville won at the end when they made a ton of foul shots, especially Riker Willis down the stretch. But Barnesville was a winner at that game. As you said, Shenandoah 2-19, Barnesville 6-14 as teams get ready to finish up their regular season and get prepared for tournament play, which for boys starts next week.
And as we said, Barnesville does have one more regular season game, another makeup game against Monroe Central on Thursday. Then they will play the following week in their tournament. Barnesville will host Harrison Central in that game, and we'll talk about it more later. It's the schedule for Saturday, but we understand it may be moved because Barnesville is hosting the sectional wrestling tournament that day, so we'll find out more about that. Jeff, tonight, Barnesville, no real outstanding player on the team. One game it may be one player with a lot of points, another game it's somebody else. Nobody really has been stand out on this team as opposed to Shenandoah that has the one outstanding player.
Well, both these teams have really struggled offensively to score points this year. At this point in the season, Barnesville only averaging about 39 points a game, and Shenandoah averaging about 43 points a game. And that's really much below where you would like to be in high school basketball. And thus both teams coming in with losing records. Shenandoah recently had a big victory against a pretty decent Union local team. And Barnesville, has been kind of up and down. And you mentioned them playing Harrison Central in the tournament. Beginning of the year, Harrison Central didn't appear on the Barnesville schedule at all. And now they're about to play for the third time in about a month. They played in the Buckeye 8 crossover placement game, and they played in the OVAC consolation round, and they will play in the tournament opener next week. So that's a little bit unusual. And also Shenandoah is the 8th seed and a 9-team field in Division 6, and they get to host a game because they get to play number 9 seed Crooksville next week. Now the bad news there is whoever wins that game then has to play at Highland next.
Yes, okay. So, and they're always perennial power. They are, and again, we want to thank all of our sponsors, who Jeff will mention here in just a minute, and a reminder that this is on WBNV Radio and yourradioplace.com if you want to watch the video. And the game on Thursday, the makeup game with Monroe Central, will also be on both of those. Our sponsors, Jeff.
Yeah, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Abel's Electric Heating and AC, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Dutro Ford Lincoln Nissan, Sue Snowd State Farm, Golden Oak Hardware, Doane Ford, Village Hardware and Rental, West 40 Auto Sales, Ohio Children's Trust Fund, Bicon Services, Center Drive-Thru, and McVeigh Perkins Funeral Home. And thank those people for being with us tonight and all season.
Very much. And tonight's tip-off was actually at 5:30, but this is senior night here at Barnesville. And we had 5 seniors were recognized and talked about with their parents on the floor. And then we had 7 cheerleaders that were seniors that were also recognized. So that kind of evened out, and we will be starting this game just about the time that the game would have been with the 6 o'clock tip-off.
Yeah, fortunately, it was a fairly quick JV game.
Yes.
And we'll give a scoreboard update brought to you by Southeast Ohio Credit Union and tell you that Barnesville was a winner in the JV game by a score of 52-36. You know, I always write that score down and then always forget to mention it.
Right.
So that Barnesville was a victor in that. Also here tonight, you know, we will have keys to the game sponsored by TK Auto Services. Starting lineup sponsored by Sarah Wickerham State Farm. Our national anthem live brought to you by Byesville VFW Post 3760. In-game three-pointers sponsored by Allen Hunter State Farm. Free throws by Kemp Insurance Agency. Timeouts by Zimba Companies. And as I said, our scoreboard updates by Southeastern Ohio Credit Union. Post-game sponsored by Great Clips. We'll have a Great Clips play of the game. And also we will have a Shenandoah player of the game. Lots of things to do here as we go through the evening.
All right, let's talk real quickly first about the visiting team, Shenandoah. Their leading scorer is Braxton Barnett. He's a senior. For people that follow sports, he's an All-Ohio and 2-time state champion in track last year. Won both hurdle events, also placed high in the state in the high jump and long jump, and he is just a very, very good athlete, and that's a name you'll hear a lot tonight. Also, Jeff, some of the other players that we want to mention from Shenandoah.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and look at that as our Sarah Wickerham State Farm starting lineup here, along with Braxton Barnett, a senior. There'll be a senior, Hunter House, a sophomore, Cale Miller, a senior, Peyton Forsey, and a senior, Corbin Varhola, will be the starters for the Zeps.
So they are starting 4 seniors and a sophomore, as you said. And Barnesville starters tonight. With it being senior night, Coach Shane Stevens electing to start all 5 of his seniors. So we'll see how long he keeps some of those in there. But the stars will be Brody McFarland. He's 6'3", the leading rebounder on the team. Dylan Blond, 5'10". Riker Willis, 5'11". Jake Hannes, 5'9". And Max Miller at 6 foot. Those are all the 5 seniors on the Barnesville team. And with it being senior night, they will all start tonight.
And that is our starting lineup, sponsored by Sarah Wickerham State Farm. And now we're preparing here for our national anthem, and our national anthem will be live tonight, sponsored by Byesville VFW Post 3760. And as they get a couple of announcements here, then we have that, and then when we come back, we will give you our TK Auto Services keys to the game. So now we'll stand for our national anthem, and sponsored by Byesville VFW Post 3760. That is our national anthem.
And that was the Barnesville Alumni Band tonight. usually have a recording, but tonight the Barnesville Alumni Band playing that.
Hey, also now let's hit our keys to the game while they do the introduction to the lineups here. Mark, what would be a couple keys for you think for the Shamrocks here tonight?
Well, I think if they can slow down Braxton Barnett, they should have a very good chance. And Barnesville's had a lot of trouble this year with turnovers, especially when the opposing team likes to press. So we'll see how Shenandoah handles that or what they do. But Barnesville just has to take care of the ball and make some decent shots and make the easy shots they should make. Something they've struggled with all year.
And I think also, very, very similar, for the Zeps, one, rebounding is always a key in any game. These teams are near equal in height-wise. Neither one has tremendous height advantage here. But as you mentioned, both teams take care of the basketball and hit open shots. Both teams have struggled offensively, so I think a key is just to knock down some open shots.
Yeah, we've seen, Barnesville several times this year. They'll get 2 or 3 layups and miss all of them. That's something they just can't afford to do tonight because this game could be close.
And that's some keys to the game, sponsored by TK Auto Services. And this is our pregame show as we wrap up that tonight here, sponsored by Valentine Insurance, as they introduce the starting lineups, and we'll be ready to go. Our officiating crew tonight, a couple of veterans here, Don Hines and Don Giffen, and Peyton Hors, our 3-man officiating crew here tonight for this Tuesday night makeup game.
While we got a minute, we want to mention that the Barnesville girls basketball team will start their tournament run. And they will start the first round Thursday night, and that will be up at Sandy Valley, way up above Dover, New Philly. So a long trip for the girls Thursday night. Again, we mentioned all 5 seniors starting tonight, with it being senior night. Max Miller, Jake Hannes, Riker Willis, Dylan Blond, and Brody McFarland. All those players under 6 foot except for Brody McFarland.
And when I did the game, when Barnesville played at Shenandoah there late December, Brody McFarland had a real fine game that night for the Shamrocks. So we'll look for him inside tonight for the Shamrocks. Once again, you are listening to our pregame show tonight, sponsored by Valentine Insurance. Our keys to the game, which we mentioned, by TK Auto Services, and the starting lineup, sponsored by Sarah Wickerham State Farm. And our live national anthem by the Barnesville Alumni Band, sponsored by Byesville, VFW Post 3760. And we're ready for some basketball as Donnie Giffen will be ready to toss this up. McFarland for the Shamrocks. And also Barnett, I believe. And it is Braxton Barnett, obviously, for the Zeps. And we are underway. Zeps control the tip. And Zeps will attack first, going left to right on your radio dial. And we've got a stoppage of play. And we're going to have this is prearranged as substitution. As normal starter, Aiden Caldwell will now enter the game in place of Dylan Blond. Dylan Blond has been out here recently with an injury, so maybe he physically is not able to play tonight, and Aiden Caldwell now has entered the game as basically a starter. As they allow that, and the Zeps maintain their opening possession, and here we go. Up on top is Hunter House at the point. Left wing, 3-point shot, rims out, no good there by Cale Miller. Rebound off to Shamrocks.
Riker Willis with that finally comes down with it after it went through a couple of players' hands. He's guarded there by Barnett. And the pass will come down to Caldwell on the left wing. Right wing, he'll drive in the middle, put up the 10-foot jumper, and it's good.
First points of the game to Aiden Caldwell. Barnesville playing a 2-3 zone. Willis and Caldwell up top.
Yeah, but usually Barnesville plays a man-to-man defense, but
this is Barnett on the left wing, looks at the 3, now puts it on the floor, pulls up at the elbow for the jump shot, rims out, no good. Aiden Caldwell with his second rebound of the game.
And Willis will bring the ball up, gets it out to the top there to McFarland. Reverse, he'll give it to Caldwell Caldwell over to McFarland in the right corner, and he hits a three-pointer. The Barnesville center, 5-0 Barnesville lead, and already
A
we will have a timeout.
Shenandoah.
We'll take a break and be back in 1 minute.
We know parenting is a full-time job, and it can be easy to get caught up in everyday life. The Ohio Children's Trust Fund and our partners are here for you because we all need a little help sometimes. We can connect you with essential resources in your community, everything from parenting support to ideas for self-care. For the love of your family, visit octf.ohio.gov/love to find the support you need.
Back here after that 30-second Zep timeout, and all timeouts tonight will be sponsored by Zimba Companies. But 6:32 left opening period, 5-0 Rocks. Zeps with their third possession. House on top. He'll shoot from the top of the key. Banks in a three from the top. That is Hunter House with the three-pointer. 5-3 Shamrocks.
McFarland will bring the ball up, gets it over to Max Miller. Max will drive inside, pass it off to Willis. Willis from the free throw line, it's good. Barnesville starting off 3 for 3 from the field.
We've played 2 minutes, 7-3 Barnesville. House now gives the ball on the right. We have a three-point shot out of the corner by Barnett. That is Braxton Barnett. Right corner, three-pointer good. Pair of threes for the Zeps.
Willis will bring it up, penetrates inside, shoots it up, it's good. Barnesville starting off hot.
House across midcourt now for the Zeps. This is Miller, back to House on top. Varhola now has the ball at the key, kicks it out. Back inside, Varhola spins, tries to get the ball to the corner in the direction of Braxton Barnett, but it is deflected out of bounds. Zep ball side out.
Brody McFarland tipping that one out.
House once again on top, gets a screen there from Varhola, drives inside, tries to force a shot up, loses it, and
Donnie Hines saying it was all ball.
Shamrocks have it there as Jake Haynes come up with that loose ball.
Gets it to Caldwell, and that shot missed. Rebound by Shenandoah.
That's Varhola gets that loose ball rebound. 9-6 Barnesville, 3 minutes in. House gives it to Varhola, puts it on the floor, back to House on top. Drives inside, goes to the hoop, and draws the foul. And this should be a shooting foul. That will be our first foul of the game, and I think that's going to go on Brody McFarland. Or excuse me, that's the second foul of the game.
Yeah, they're saying that was on McFarland. The other foul.
Riker Willis had a foul earlier that I did not mark down.
All right, that free throw is up and good.
That is Hunter House.
And Barnesville now will make a sub. Trying to see who went out there. That would be Anderson goes out. And Brady Powell will come in, a junior. Or sophomore, excuse me. And that free throw also good. That is now 9-8 Barnesville lead. We're halfway through first quarter. Riker Willis tries to be fancy, throw it inside, turns it over.
And stolen away there by Varhola. This is Barnett, three-pointer on the wing, no good. Scramble for the loose ball. Barnett's going to come up with it, force it up inside. Rims out, no good, and McFarland, Shamrock rebound. And quickly down the floor for the Rocks, that is Brady Powell all the way to the hoop. Nobody stopped him, and he scored his first basket of the game.
11-8 Barnesville lead. House will set him up.
Barnesville still in that zone. Three-point shot top of the key by House, no good. Powell had a hand on the rebound. Now loose ball. It's going to go out of bounds and will be Barnesville ball. Hunter House last to touch the ball. And we'll get a sub now for the Zeps as freshman Paxton Hall is in the game. One player that Shenandoah, a freshman, has played quite a bit this year, Tage McPeak, is injured and not playing tonight. This late in the year, teams have injuries, unfortunately, and that changes things late in the season.
Riker Willis gets it inside to Carpenter, or excuse me, we'll see who they called that on.
It's going to be on Barnett.
And that was Caldwell that took the shot, and he was fouled as Barnett fouled him. So he will go to the line. Will Caldwell for two. Aiden Caldwell, the junior, misses his first one. That's the first free throw attempt of the game for Barnesville.
There were 3:42 left opening period, 11-8 Barnesville.
And that free throw up and good for Aiden Caldwell.
Shamrocks showing a little full court pressure as the ball goes back into the middle up to Barnett, and he will be fouled. And that is going to be on Powell, Brady Powell's first foul.
Barnett has signed to do track at Marshall University next year. He will be a decathlete.
They get the ball to Barnett there at the top of the key. His shot's no good. Then a steal by Cale Miller, and he'll go up in and score his first 2 points of the game, 12-10 Shamrocks.
This pass comes into Miller. It's knocked away. And it will come over with Shenandoah, so another turnover for Barnesville.
Yeah, saved there by the Shamrocks, but Shenandoah comes up with it. This is Miller now on the left side. House up top, back to Miller. He'll pull up. His shot will be deflected. It'll be picked up by Hall inside, and they get to Varhola. He'll go up inside and miss the shot, but draw the foul. And I think that is going to be on, I think, Brady Powell.
Yeah, that'd be his second.
And his second quick foul on Powell. Varhola, the lefty, at the foul line, hits his first free throw. With 2:58 left opening quarter, Varhola, if successful in this free throw, would tie the game. But he does not.
It. Brody McFarland with the rebound. He'll get it to Caldwell. Caldwell out to Willis. Willis too hard, and that'll be a one-hand rebound there by Barnett.
And Barnett just goes coast to coast. Nobody stopped him. Layup is good, and the Zeps have their first lead at 13-12.
Ball will come out. This will be Caldwell, shot of the three-pointer, in and out. Knocked out of bounds on Barnesville. And we didn't mention there, I just caught that myself, that in for Barnesville now is Evan Carpenter. He's a junior. He come in for Powell.
This is Barnett down the middle of the floor. Again, he's going to go right to the hoop. His shot's going to be blocked out of bounds. I think Caldwell.
Yes, Caldwell
blocked that shot. But that's twice we've seen Barnett come right down the middle of the floor, and nobody's stopped him until Caldwell blocked it. House to inbound under the Zep basket. Gets to Barnett up top. He'll shoot the three and hit. Braxton Barnett, his second three. He has 8 points. Timeout Barnesville, a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. 2:18 left in the first quarter. 16-12 Shenandoah.
Honestly, we've all been there. That place where it's past anxiety, past focus, where even reaching out to your closest friend feels too hard. I'm Crystal Reynolds with Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. We understand how fast those feelings can take over, especially with the stress of work, family, and life. That's why we've opened a mental health urgent care clinic in Cambridge, Ohio, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. No appointment needed. Just walk in. Come in today. Feel better today. Call us, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Mental Health Urgent Care.
We're back here at Barnesville, where Shenandoah has made 2 shots in a row and put on a little run, and they are now ahead 16-12 with 2 minutes plus to go in the first quarter.
And we'll mention Mark Art's three-pointers that we've had some here tonight, sponsored by Allen Hunter State Farm, and our trips to the foul line by Kemp Insurance Agency. So we need to acknowledge those sponsors here tonight. It's my first game in a month. I'm not used to all these sponsors.
Yeah, I've done one since before Christmas. This will be Evan Carpenter. Goes up, misses shot, but the rebound comes down to Brody McFarland. He puts it back up, no good, gets his own rebound, gives it to Miller, and that'll be knocked out of bounds there by Caldwell. So it will be Shenandoah basketball.
Several opportunities here for Barnesville. Just could not get the ball to go in. Zeps on a nice run here, leading 16-12. Minute and a half left in the opening quarter.
And we said Barnesville just cannot afford to miss those inside shots like that.
House with the ball on top. It looks like Barnesville has gone man-to-man. House, long three-point shot from outside, no good by Paxton Hall. Offensive rebound to the Zeps, to Cale Miller. And another three-point shot rims out, no good by Barnett. And battle for the loose ball, and they're going to get a held ball, which should give the ball to Barnesville. About 3 players on the floor after the ball there, and somebody was sitting on it. So
he made sure he had one hand on it, though, so
created the held ball situation.
All right, Evan Carpenter will bring the ball up for the Shamrocks. He'll get it over to Brody McFarland, inside to Max Miller. Max Miller will try go in, gets cut off there. He'll get it back out to Carpenter. This is McFarland. He'll shoot the three-pointer. It's short and rebounded by Shenandoah.
Paxton Hall comes down with that rebound for the Zeps. 45 seconds left opening quarter. Zeps with a 4-point lead. House guarded there by Caldwell. Gets to Barnett. Crossover move, kicks it back out to Miller. And we'll get back on top now. That will be Hunter House. 25 seconds. Ball nearly goes out of bounds. Drive to the hoop by Cale Miller. No good. Rebound off to Barnesville.
Now it's Caldwell with the ball. Gets it to Riker Willis. Riker cross-court pass to Evan Carpenter. He does lose. It gets, let's see here. We got another jump ball situation, I'm going to say here. And
we've got 4 players on the floor scrambling for the ball. It is a held ball, and this will be Shenandoah possession with 3 seconds left here in the quarter.
Barnesville now 4 turnovers. Shenandoah has not turned it over yet. And we'll see Powell come in. Now he'll come in for Max Miller.
We get the House across midcourt. Puts it on the floor. He'll force up a shot that's just inside the 3-point line, which will be no good. And we have reached the end of the first period of play. Shenandoah 16, Barnesville 12. Back with period 2 next.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
You're listening to high school basketball on 93 BNV, WBNV, Barnesville, Woodsfield.
We're back here at Barnesville after 1 quarter. Shenandoah Zeps leading 16-12. Barnesville will get the ball to start the second quarter of action here.
After that flurry of held balls there at the end of the quarter, each team had a possession. That gives Barnesville the possession to start the quarter.
Evan Carpenter. It's Brody McFarland looking, nobody open. He's going to try to penetrate and then gets it out to Carpenter. Back to Caldwell. McFarland inside to Carpenter, out to, this is Thompson. And the rebound there by Willis. And that will be Thompson. I think he's going to be fouled. Didn't realize he had come in. He had a pretty good reserve game tonight.
He came in there at the start of the quarter.
Start the quarter. And Bobby Thompson, a sophomore, 5'10".
And a key move there, that is Braxton Barnett's second foul for the Zeps. And that's a player the Zeps really don't want to lose.
All right, Thompson with his first free throw up and good. He was shooting, so of course he'll get 2.
Yeah, with the seniors starting, Barnesville now has used 9 players tonight.
And that one also good, so it's now a 16-14 Shenandoah lead.
And the Zeps, I believe, has just subbed 1 time. House gets the pass down to Hall, or to Miller, excuse me. His shot is no good, and the ball's going to ricochet out of bounds, and they say it will be Barnesville.
Off a Shenandoah player. Went through a couple of hands there. Thompson will get it into Willis. Willis with the ball up high. This will be McFarland inside to Carpenter, but Carpenter not able to hold on to it. Again, another scrum for the ball, and this will now be it looks like we're going to have a timeout before the call was made. That was Shenandoah's coach, Will Hayes, making the timeout call.
No, that's Barnesville had possession of the ball on the floor. Aiden Caldwell signaled for the timeout. That will be a Barnesville timeout. And let's go and keep it here. Let's go and keep it here.
I thought he pointed towards Caldwell.
And once again, let's mention our sponsors tonight. Sometimes these basketball games get flying through, and you don't get a chance as readily as football. But our sponsors, who we appreciate them all year: Doane Ford, Village Hardware and Rental, West 40 Auto Sales, Ohio Children's Trust Fund, Bicon Services, Center Drive-Thru, McVeigh Perkins Funeral Home, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Abel's Electric Heating and AC, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Dutro Ford Lincoln Nissan, Sue Snowd State Farm, and Golden Oak Hardware.
All right, Barnesville will take it underneath their own basket. Thompson will get it inside. He gets it to Evan Carpenter. Evan hits it outside there to McFarland. Back to Carpenter. He gets it inside Thompson. Thompson tries to dish it off there, but stolen by Barnett.
And Barnett just races down the floor
Yep.
faster than anybody else and lays it in. Braxton Barnett now with 10 points for the Zeps. And another Barnesville turnover.
6 now for the Shamrocks.
Forshee all the way down, and he's going to draw a foul and get the basket. Peyton Forshee, a strong move there on that break, and that is a good basket. And that is now 20-14 Zeps, as Forshee will go to the line to try for the three-pointer. That foul is on Powell. No, excuse me. No, Powell has. No, it's on Willis, and that is Willis' second foul.
Okay, Powell will come in for Caldwell, and that shot was missed, rebounded there by McFarland. McFarland gives it to Thompson, who shoots a three-pointer. It's no good. Rebound, Shenandoah.
Cale Miller with the rebound for Shenandoah. 6-point Zep lead, 6 minutes left before halftime. Shamrocks have 2 players on the court now with 2 fouls. Drive to the hoop by House. Ball's knocked away.
And that was Brady Powell with the rebound. And this was Carpenter with the shot. He misses it. And rebound by Shenandoah again.
Yeah, Hunter House with that rebound. Yes. And they'll slow things down now. Barnesville man-to-man. House, the left side, gives it back to Barnett. Fakes a three. And then steps back and shoots the three. And it is no good. Willis will clear the rebound for the Rocks.
And another turnover. Willis loses it.
And that is going to be House will pull up at the foul line for that jump shot. No good. And rebound to McFarland. And Powell having a little trouble in the backcourt. Now gets it to McFarland and across midcourt. And that was real close.
Very close, yes.
To a backcourt violation.
All right, Evan Carpenter with the ball on the right wing. He'll get it over to Thompson on top. Thompson looks, nobody there, gets it to Powell on the left wing. He's guarded by Barnett. And McFarland tries to get inside, almost loses it, but Powell comes up with it. He will go in, he's going to go all the way, shoot it up and in.
Brady Powell, his second bucket. 2016 Zeps. Varhola has the ball, gives it to Barnett, who'll shoot a long three, no good. Rebound to House, and again, another scramble on the floor, and I think we're going to get a traveling call on the Zeps.
And actually, that is the first turnover of the game for Shenandoah.
Yeah, House has went to the down there as he lost his balance, scrambling there. There's probably a little bit of contact, but traveling was probably the proper call.
We have a whistle, not sure what's.
And we got something on the floor down in the lane here that eagle-eyed Don Hines spots and takes off the floor.
All right, so the pass will come into Willis to start the game back up. We got 4:21 to go in the second quarter. Shenandoah up 20-16. This will be Willis. He'll go baseline, puts it up and in.
Good strong move on the baseline with the lefty Willis.
The pass to Barnett.
Barnett gets the pass inside to Forshey, and his layup is good. Second basket of the quarter for Peyton Forshey.
That was a good pass by Barnett. And we're going to have a foul on the floor, I believe.
And that's going to be on Forshey. And that will be his first. And that is the second foul of the quarter on Shenandoah. Barnesville to inbound under their own basket. Brady Powell will be the inbounder.
And this is Willis. Gets stuck there, but able to get it out to Evan Carpenter. To Max Miller over to Powell. Powell inside. And we'll have a post move here. And a missed shot by McFarland. Rebound Shenandoah.
Yes, 3.5 minutes left in the half. Forshey all the way down.
Max Miller will foul him.
And yes, that will be on Miller, his first. So that will be out of bounds under for the Zeps. 22-18. And I think they're going to say it is a shooting foul. No. Yeah, they'll say it is on Miller. And they're going to say 2 shots.
Wow.
And a new rule this year, you know, when they start to gather for that shot, they're supposed to give them in the act of shooting. And that was the call there. And Peyton Forshey goes to the line and hits his first one. 3:29 left, second quarter. 23-18 Shenandoah. Second free throw no good. Barnett had a hand on the rebound, but McFarland comes out with it.
He's going to try to take it all the way, and he will be called for a charge, and that's a good call.
That's just a little bit of an out-of-control move there by Brody. And that will be McFarland's. I have that for McFarland's second foul.
I got blocked there, Jeff. I didn't see who took the foul.
No, they say it's on Max Miller.
What?
And that must have been maybe a screen away from the ball. I'm not sure about that.
Now they made the motion, the sign for a charge.
Anyway, Zeps back down the floor. Strong move to the hoop there by Cale Miller. The layup is good, and the Zeps all of a sudden have a 7-point lead.
25-18 with 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Willis will go in, have his shot knocked away there.
That's Hunter House with the block.
House only 5'8", getting the ball, getting up there and knocking Willis' shot away. Barnesville underneath their own basket. Evan Carpenter throwing it in, gets it to Willis. Willis fakes, he'll try to penetrate. Turnaround jump shot, no good. And that will be rebounded. Well, we'll see. We'll have another scrum here, and that'll be another jump ball.
We've had multiple held ball situations here today. That's McFarland and Varhola on the floor after that one. It is alternating possession, does go to the Zeps. So House will now try to bring it up, full court pressure. Quick pass over to Varhola, pass inside to Forshey, layup good.
Nice job breaking that pressure by Shenandoah.
7 points in the quarter for Peyton Forshey, senior. And Zeps are up 9, 2.5 minutes left in the half.
And again, Barnesville possession. McFarland, he'll shoot another three-pointer. A little bit too hard, rebounded there by Barnett. And he will be fouled.
I think he may just be out of bounds.
They just got called out of bounds. Okay, wow.
Looked like Evan Carpenter flicked the ball away there. Kind of a reach, though. Could easily been a foul. Cale Miller to inbound the ball now to House. 27-18. Zeps, 2:09 left, opening half. This is House. He's going to pull up inside the three-point line, miss the shot. Willis comes away with the rebound for Shamrocks.
He'll get the ball over to Powell. Powell fakes. Pivot move back out to Thompson, who's back in. This is McFarland. He'll shoot it and banks it off and good.
5 points for McFarland. Barnett across for the Zeps. Tries to go inside and have it stripped away and stolen. A turnover for Shenandoah.
Willis will bring the ball down. He'll shoot a three-pointer way too hard.
Cale Miller with the rebound. And we'll get some contact.
Oh, my.
And a traveling call there by Miller. As they travel before the contact. And that will be Barnesville ball. And we're going to get a timeout or a stoppage of play. It looks like maybe Brody McFarland may.
Now they got a 30-second timeout.
We can hit these sponsors one more time here. Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Abel's Electric Heating and AC, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Dutro Ford Lincoln Nissan, Sioux Snow State Farm, Golden Oak Hardware, Doane Ford, Village Hardware and Rental, West 40 Auto Sales, Ohio Children's Trust Fund, Bicon Services, Center Drive-Thru, and McVeigh Perkins Funeral Home. And I believe that's, not sure, the board shows each team with 3 timeouts remaining. So we'll go with that. I think that was a Shenandoah timeout there, but I
believe it was, yes.
So it is Barnesville ball. And I was watching at the beginning of that timeout. It looked like Brody McFarland had a towel there, and maybe he, his nose or the mouth or something might have been bleeding. But he's still on the floor.
Anyway, Barnesville possession. Powell gets the ball over to Riker Willis. And he will go around off the screen, up and in, and penetrates. Good shot.
Riker Willis now with 8 points. We're inside a minute left, 27-22. That's a 1 minute in the second quarter. House across midcourt, guarded there by Powell. Good pressure there to get the ball in the post there. That's the Varhola. Spin move, try to step through, shots up, misses. McFarland altered that shot.
And this will be Powell. He puts it up. He misses a shot, but he'll be fouled, and he will go to the line for 2.
And it's going
Again,
to be
that's Brady
on,
Powell.
Yeah, the foul's going to be on Peyton Forshey, his second. Powell's first attempts at the line tonight.
And it's good. Barnesville now 3 for 4 from the free throw line this evening. Powell will get one more. Second shot up and good. Barnesville now 4 for 5 from the free throw line. 27-24. Barnesville's getting that Shenandoah lead down now to only 3.
It was 9. And a little bit too much pressure up top there on Powell pressuring House. And by my count, that's going to be Brady Powell's third foul.
And Evan Carpenter will replace him for the final 29 seconds. Shenandoah's ball.
Zeps will probably try to hold for the final shot. There's House in the back court. Now comes across the midcourt line. 20 seconds. Varhola tried to set a pick. House goes all the way to the hoop, misses the shot. Barnesville rebound to Thompson. 10 seconds. 5 seconds.
Willis will pull up the shot, no good. And it is put back in. I believe that was Thompson.
That is Thompson. Desperation shot there at the buzzer, and that's going to cut the Shenandoah lead to 27-26 as we have reached halftime. So halftime here at Barnesville High School, Shenandoah 27 and Barnesville 26. We'll be back with some numbers in a few moments.
Golden Oak Hardware, right on the square in Caldwell, is your hometown destination for quality tools, hardware, and friendly service. We proudly carry steel power equipment and Milwaukee tools to help you get every job done right, whether you're working around the house, farm, or job site. Stop by today or call us at 740-305-5040 for dependable products and expert advice you can trust. Best of luck to the Noble County basketball teams. We are pulling for you.
Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a proud supporter of high school basketball. Contact one of the 42 agencies writing for Patrons Buckeye for a quote from your local insurance company covering Ohio. Whether you need coverage for your home, mobile home, seasonal home, garage, farm equipment, Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is located in Caldwell, Ohio, and can help. Visit our website at patronsbuckeye.com.
Looking for adventure? Check out the 2022 Ford Bronco 4-door Badlands at Doane Ford. This rugged ride is built to take you anywhere with just 18,000 miles and a soft top perfect for open-air freedom. Equipped for both off-road thrills and everyday comfort, this Bronco is ready for whatever the road brings. Don't wait. Vehicles like this don't stay long. Visit Doane Ford today and take the 2022 Bronco Badlands for a spin. Your next adventure starts here.
Hi, Mark Kelly here with Vicon Services, wishing all the local teams good luck as they dribble their way down the courts to a successful and exciting basketball season. As you're stepping back for that three-point shot in the fourth, we can be in the background helping plan your projects for that first period, getting your business ready for that big project win in 2026. With that, have a safe and competitive season, and remember Vicon Services as your sole source for commercial and industrial construction projects.
Protect what matters most with Sue Snowd, State Farm Agent in Caldwell, Ohio. With over 30 years of experience serving Noble County, Sue and her team offer personalized coverage for auto, home, life, health, renters, and business insurance. Conveniently located on East Street, they're here to help you plan for the unexpected. Call 740-732-2786 today for a free quote, or stop by the office. Like a good neighbor, Sue Snowd is there, ready to serve your insurance needs with care and confidence.
Looking for an incredible deal on a new Ford, Lincoln, or Nissan? Come check out our vastly growing inventory selection and ask us about all the low APR options that are going on right now at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
If a new vehicle isn't in the budget, let us show you a pre-owned alternative that is sure to fit all your needs without breaking the bank. We know with the running from work to practice or games doesn't leave much time for car shopping, so view our full inventory online 24/7 at dutrosauto.com.
Best of luck to all the coaches and players this year. Have a safe and successful season from all of us at Dutro Ford Lincoln Nissan.
Hey, you know, Center drive-through corner Route 78 and 147 can accommodate small or larger vehicles. Andrea is still selling all kinds of basic supplies you'd need, like milk, bread, pop, cold adult beverages, as well as tobacco and lottery tickets. But now she's also stocking fresh baked goods, deli subs, lunch meats, and cheeses, as well as locally raised beef items. Stop in Monday through Thursday, 6:30 to 8, Friday, 6:30 to 9, and Saturdays, 9 to 9. Center drive-through corner Route 78 and 147, right between Caldwell and Sayersville.
When life feels heavy, you shouldn't have to wait for help. At Allwell's Walk In Now, Guernsey County's behavioral health urgent care, support is ready right when you are. No appointments, no hassle. Just walk into our office at 831 Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and get fast, compassionate care. Allwell's Walk In Now, because the best time to feel better is now. Be well, stay well, all well.
You're listening to high school basketball on 93 BNV, WBNV, Barnesville, Woodsfield.
And we are here at Barnesville High School, where at halftime, Shenandoah, the Zeps lead Barnesville by 1 point, 27-26. I'm Mark Brown with Jeff Stevens. And Jeff, I'll go through these team stats here real quickly. Both teams, several turnovers, missing some easy shots, making some, just about, what you would expect from two teams with the records they've got, 6-14 for Barnesville and 2-19 for Shenandoah. Both teams are 10 of 24 from the field, 42%. Barnesville only has one three-pointer. Shenandoah has 3, but Barnesville has 5 free throws as opposed to 4 for Shenandoah. Barnesville, a few more rebounds. They have 15, and Shenandoah has 11.
Zeps leading here 27-26 at the half, led in scoring by Braxton Barnett. He has 10 points, including a couple of three-pointers. Hunter House has 5 points, a three-pointer and 2 for 2 at the line. Cale Miller has a couple of buckets and 4 points. Peyton Forshey, 7 points all in the second quarter. And also Paxton Hall did not score for a total of 27 points. For Barnesville, Brody McFarland has a 2-pointer and a 3-pointer for 5. Riker Willis has 4 field goals for 8. Jake Hannes and Evan Carpenter neither scored. Brady Powell off the bench with 6 points, a couple of baskets and a 2 for 2 at the line. Aiden Caldwell, 3 points. And also Bobby Thompson with 4 points, including a basket at the buzzer there before halftime. Max Miller, senior, started tonight, has not scored. And also Dylan Blond, who got the ceremonial start tonight, is injured and came out of the game with just a few seconds in and obviously did not score. But it was 27-26. Got a couple of scoreboard update here sponsored by Southeastern Ohio Credit Union. Our JV game tonight was won by Barnesville 52-36. And Barnesville's Thursday night opponent is Monroe Central. And at halftime, Monroe Central is trailing at Martins Ferry by a score of 36-26. And that score update brought to you by Southeast Ohio Credit Union.
And a reminder again that just like tonight, the game Thursday is a makeup game from the bad weather a couple weeks ago. And that will be broadcast here on WBNV and YRP TV.
And that is a 6 o'clock JV start, yes. I believe.
So it'll be about 7:15, 7:30 start for that varsity game. A couple other area scores tonight. River boys defeating Caldwell 44-39. Bridgeport beating Frontier 55-46. And right now that's the only scores that we have from some of the other scores. As we said, Martins Ferry.
Not a lot of people playing here
right
at the end of the year. Some able to get some makeup games in, to fill the void before the tournament starts. Once again, thanking our sponsors: Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Abel's Electric Heating and AC, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Dutro Ford, Lincoln Nissan, Sioux Snowed State Farm, Golden Oak Hardware, Doane Ford, Village Hardware and Rental, West 40 Auto Sales, Ohio Children's Trust Fund, Bicon Services, Center Drive-Thru, and McVeigh Perkins Funeral Home. Our post game, we will have a great clips, great play of the game, and also a player of the game sponsored by Plus One Pizza. That will be a Shenandoah player of the game. All timeouts today sponsored by Zimba Companies. Tonight's free throws brought to you by Kemp Insurance Agency, and all of tonight's three-point baskets brought to you by Allen Hunter State Farm.
Also a reminder, the Barnesville girls will start their tournament action on Thursday of this week. They will play at Sandy Valley, up north of Dover and New Philly, up in the Boulevard area. So a long trip for the girls on Thursday, but the boys will be playing here against Monroe Central.
Here's another thing that kind of bugs me, Mark. And our YRPtv viewers can probably see this. Teams are back on the floor. There was over 3 minutes left still on the clock. Both teams went to the benches and are talking. Nobody's shooting. I mean, it's not like both teams are good enough shooters that they don't need a little more extra practice.
Right.
We're still a minute on the clock running down, and both teams are at the sideline. Barnesville over with their head coach Shane Stevens, Shenandoah over with their head coach Will Hayes, and everybody's kind of waiting around. And you just came from the locker room. What else you got to talk about?
Exactly. But I saw some junior high games and stuff. That was a lot of them doing that now.
I've seen that a lot this year on games, varsity games, JV games, boys and girls both. And I was like get a few more shots up.
Yeah.
But we're ready to start third quarter here. Shenandoah leading 27-26. It will be Barnesville ball as Bobby Thompson will inbound the ball right in front of us as soon as official Don Giffen gives him the ball. As also wait for some fans to pass in front there and get back to their seats. So Thompson is in along with Evan Carpenter, McFarland, Caldwell, and Willis for the Shamrocks.
Carpenter has the ball. He gets it inside. Little backdoor cut there, and Willis misses the shot.
House with the rebound for the
House
Zeps.
rebound.
Barnett, Varhola, Miller, and Forshey on the floor, the starters for the Zeps. Varhola now on the right side. This is House up top. Barnesville man-to-man. House goes inside, uses a glass. Shot will not go in. McFarland rebounds for Barnesville. Quickly down the floor, long pass for Thompson. He goes up for the layup. It's blocked, but there will be a foul. And Thompson will go to the line.
He'll shoot two.
Yeah, Shenandoah foul on Cale Miller.
I believe this is Thompson's second time to the free throw line.
Yes, it is.
He made both of them. And this one is also good.
That ties the game at 27. We're just 40 seconds into the start of the second half.
And that puts Barnesville ahead as that free throw is good. Barnesville coming back now from a 9-point deficit to take the lead.
I think that's 10 points in a row the Shamrocks have scored. House walks the ball across midcourt. Varhola. Three-pointer out of the corner, the right corner there. That is Braxton Barnett. And that is good. As Barnett's third three-point basket of the game. He now has 13 points.
And that's the fourth of the game for the Zeps. This will be McFarland. Gets it over to Evan Carpenter. Evan Carpenter to Willis. He'll go off the screen set by McFarland. Gets it out to Carpenter. Thompson on top. Willis. And we'll have a reaching call there on Shenandoah. And that will be Hunter House.
That will be House's first foul. It will be the second on the Zeps here in the quarter. 30-28, Shenandoah just underway, period number 3.
Pass will come into Willis from Thompson.
Shenandoah staying with that man-to-man in the half court.
And this will be Thompson. Out to McFarland on top.
Tried to work inside against Varhola.
Not able to, gets it out to Willis. Willis off the screen. Gets in, he'll shoot the fadeaway jump shot in, good. Tie game, 30-30.
Pretty good defensive pressure put on there by Varhola, but Willis just hit a tough shot. He will be the first Shamrock in double figures now with 10. House gets the ball to Varhola inside. He tries to go to work there, kicks it out to Forshey. Back to House now, who puts it on the floor. Inside Forshey, ball fake, spin, step through move. Good move there by Corbin Varhola. Good basket, his first basket of the night. Zeps back up now by 2.
Evan Carpenter. And they'll be fouled there. They're calling that reach a little more than they did earlier.
A little too much pressure there. Cale Miller will pick up his second foul. You see that a lot, where not a lot of fouls called in the first half, and then they come out the third quarter and they call a lot more fouls.
And a lot of those reaches were in the first half, but just weren't called. Now they are. So the players are going to have to adjust to that.
Again, a little pressure up there. Willis, they're pressured there by House. And there's another reaching call, and this is going to go on Cale Miller, and all of a sudden Miller now has 3 fouls. And that will be the 4th foul on the Zeps, and we've played less than 3 minutes here in the third quarter. That's going to bring Paxton Hall, the freshman, in to replace Miller, as Miller will sit down with his 3 fouls.
Caldwell in the game now. He will get the pass. Gets it over to Willis. Willis inside. Shoots. All right, ill-advised shot.
Yeah, Hall rebound for the Zeps. Zeps leading by 2. House will shoot the three-pointer and rim out, no good. Offensive rebound there on the long rebound there to Paxton Hall. Pass inside, up strong inside there by Barnett, but another offensive rebound to House. And Varhola's going to go to the hoop strong and shot will be blocked, but he will draw the foul, and that will put Corbin Varhola at the line for 2. Foul on Aiden Caldwell. And that is Aiden's first foul. Varhola's first free throw, front of the rim, drops in and is good. He was 1 for 2 earlier. 3-point Zep lead, 33-30. Second free throw, front of the rim, off no good. Caldwell gets the rebound for the Rocks.
Gives her to Willis. Willis shot no good. Fight for the rebound there.
House comes out with it.
House.
This is Hall. Back to House on the right side. Barnett will pull up and shoot from the side. Rims out, no good. Aiden Caldwell with another rebound. He's done a good job on the boards tonight.
It's a good, solid game tonight. The junior. This will be McFarland from the side, no good. That'll be a rebound to Shenandoah.
Yep, Forshee with that rebound. Inside 4 minutes now, time left, third quarter. Zeps leading 33-30. This is House. Barnett kicks it back to Hall and back to Barnett in the lane. His turnaround shot is good. Braxton Barnett now with 15 points. Zeps now back to a 5-point lead.
This is Thompson with the ball. He's got to take it all the way in, try to draw the foul, doesn't get it, misses it. Rebound comes down, puts it back up, and then Evan Carpenter throws it away.
Quickly down the floor now, Varhola working left side. Tries a little shovel pass there for Barnett. Knocked away, but the Zeps come up with it. A 3-point shot off the wing. That is Paxton Hall, rims out, no good.
And that's Aiden Caldwell again with the rebound. Gets it out to Willis. Willis guarded by House. Varhola will guard in there, and this will be Evan Carpenter. He breaks through on the give and go and puts the shot in and good.
His first basket of the game, 35-32 Shenandoah. 2.5 minutes left here, third quarter. House gives it to Forshee. Puts it on the floor, loses it, and Carpenter comes out with it for the Rocks.
Turnover Shenandoah, only their 4th of the game. Ball comes into Aiden Carpenter. He'll put the shot up short. Rebound McFarland, and he loses the ball, and it comes up to Shenandoah.
And House across midcourt. Gets the ball inside to Varhola. Spin move and step through, but gets blocked by the rim. Here comes McFarland for the Barnesville.
Gives it over to Willis. This is Thompson wide open. He'll shoot the 3, and it's good. Only the second 3-pointer of the game for the Shamrocks. And it's back to a tie score, 35-all.
Bobby Thompson now with 9 points for the sophomore off the bench. And try to get a pass inside for Varhola, but a reaching foul there on McFarland. That will be McFarland's second foul. And that is the first foul on the Shamrocks here in the third quarter. Barnesville will inbound the ball now, or excuse me, Shenandoah will inbound the ball into their own basket. And
Thompson will have a seat.
House to inbound, looking inside, has nowhere to go. And throw it long out to Barnett. Nice step back move, Barnett. 3-pointer, rims out, no good. Rebound to McFarland. 90 seconds left, third quarter.
Want to mention Dylan Gallagher, the freshman, has come in for Barnesville. It's his first appearance of the night.
McFarland's going to shoot a 3 off the wing and hit his second 3 of the night. And Barnesville takes the lead now. Brody McFarland with 8, 38-35 Shamrocks. This is Varhola. Barnett, 3-pointer, short rim, no good. Rebound to Barnesville. Willis. Zeps have gone cold. And try to drive a pass inside, turnover Barnesville. Varhola with it. It's a pass ahead for Barnett. Nice athletic move. It is good for the layup. And we're back to a 1-point game, Barnesville lead.
McFarland over to Evan Carpenter. See if they go for one shot here. This will be Gallagher, the freshman, just came in. Gets it over to McFarland. To Willis. And there will be a foul called there. And I think they're going to probably say that's on the shot, yes, and they'll shoot two. 24 seconds to go.
Yeah, give that foul to Corbin Varhola. His first. And Willis will shoot at the line. As I mentioned during our pregame, the game at Shenandoah there at the end of December, Riker Willis lived at the foul line in the fourth quarter and didn't miss.
Max Miller will come in now, and Evan Carpenter will have a seat. 24 seconds to go in the third quarter. Willis misses. It's 39-37, Barnesville lead.
20 seconds left. Shenandoah can hold it for the final shot if they so choose. They also have possession to start the fourth quarter. House now finally coming across midcourt. 10 seconds. You would think that Barnett probably would touch the ball here. House dribbling to the side. Barnett on top, 2 seconds, 1 second. House long three, misses badly, and we have reached the end of three quarters. Barnesville 39, Shenandoah 37. Fourth quarter next.
At Village Hardware and Rental in Barnesville, we've got everything you need for homeowner, contractor, and commercial jobs. From trusted Milwaukee tools and everyday hardware to pro-grade Valspar paint, trusted color you can count on. Plus, we offer paint mixing, key cutting, special orders, and commercial services too. And now, introducing our officially open firearms and ammo department. Fully stocked, trusted, and convenient. Whether you're working, improving, or protecting, Village Hardware and Rental is your one-stop shop. Drop by at 265 South Chestnut Street, Barnesville. Village Hardware and Rental. We make it easy to build the world around you.
McVeigh Perkins Funeral Home, proudly serving Noble County since 1937, is cheering on all local basketball teams this season. From Caldwell to Cole Run and beyond, we're behind our student athletes as they give their all on the court. Your dedication, teamwork, and community spirit inspire us all. Good luck, Noble County players and coaches. May your shots be true, your defense strong, and your season unforgettable. We're cheering for you every step of the way.
We're back here at Barnesville where the Shamrocks have a 2-point lead with at the end of the third quarter.
Here's another scoreboard update by Southeast Ohio Credit Union. Monroe Central trailing by as much as 14 points midway through the third quarter and rallied to take the lead early in the fourth quarter at Martins Ferry, 48-47. And that currently trailing Martins Ferry leading 50-48. Not sure the time left in that game.
All right, we have a 39-37 lead here. Shenandoah shot, that was Barnett, misses it. Rebounded there by Barnesville. McFarland brings it up quickly, gives it to Aiden Carpenter. Aiden the shot, no good. Rebounded though by Evan Carpenter. Brody McFarland will shoot three, and it's no good. Rebound by Shenandoah.
Hunter House across midcourt. Zeps trailing by 2. Cale Miller back in the game with his 3 fouls. Varhola. House handling the ball up top. Barnett moved to the hoop, pulls up, shoots around the rim, no good. Ball loose on the flare. A couple of Shamrocks run together, finally maintaining possession will be McFarland. No scoring here in the quarter. We're a minute in. Period number 4.
This will be over to Thompson of the Shamrocks. Evan Carpenter with it. Gets it out to McFarland up high to Willis. Goes off the screen. And will try to get it in, but then gets it out to Thompson. Back to Willis. Willis, good defense on him there, and you can't swat like that right in front of the official, especially.
Hunter House with his second foul. And he tried to slap at the ball, but not much chance of doing anything there except committing a foul. Barnesville will now inbound on the side.
When you reach around from behind, they're going to call out about every time. So Barnesville pass long, deep, goes to Willis. He'll get over to Evan Carpenter. Carpenter covered by Miller.
That third quarter mark was a 13-9 scoring advantage there for Barnesville.
Okay, the pass comes into Carpenter. He will bank it in.
Aiden Caldwell.
I don't know if he called that, but it's good.
Aiden Caldwell now with 5.
Aiden Caldwell, yes.
House will pull up and shoot a long 3. He hit one early in the game, but has not hit one since. 41-37 Barnesville. Inside 6 minutes left.
Shenandoah suddenly now getting cold from the field. They've missed the last 5 shots in a row. Willis will penetrate. Up, no good. And it'll come down to House.
House all the way down the floor. In the lane, now kicks it back up to Miller, who drive and go to the hoop and score. Nice strong move there by Cale Miller. He has 6. And we're Zeps now trailing by 2 at 41-39.
Willis to McFarland. Gets it out to Evan Carpenter. Almost lost that one, but able to hold on. Willis will pull up and shoot and good.
Riker Willis now with 13 points. Barnesville back up by 4 inside 5 minutes remaining in the game. Varhola inside. Drops it in the corner. This is Barnett inside. I think somebody got a hand on the shot.
Yeah,
No
I think
good.
so.
And Barnesville now with a 4-point lead. As you said, Shenandoah has gone cold from the floor, scoring just 2 points this quarter.
Yeah, they've missed 6 in a row now.
And Willis penetrating inside. His shot is blocked by Varhola, but it is a foul. Corbin Varhola's second foul, and that will put Riker Willis back to the line, where he is 1 for 2. First one is good. Misses the second.
This will be Barnett with the rebound.
Quickly down the floor, back to House. House on the right side to Miller. And nowhere to go on the baseline. Zeps now try to reset. And House will shoot a long 3, no good. And Aiden Caldwell with that rebound inside 4 minutes. Barnesville now with a 5-point lead.
See if they try work now for a good shot. McFarland, guarded by Varhola. And this will be Willis, and he'll shoot it up and good.
Just a one-on-one move there. Timeout, Shenandoah. 3:32 remaining in the game. Barnesville 46, Shenandoah 39. Back in a moment.
At Abel's, we're proud that so many people trust our family with their family's home comfort. I'm Russ Abels. For new heating and cooling, you can trust us to save you money with our high-efficiency systems. We're trusted for electrical work, lighting, outlets, generators, complete home electrical service upgrades. We do it all. And you can trust us in an emergency. Whether it's heating, cooling, or electrical repairs, we promise to do the job right. It's what we do for family, and it's what everyone deserves. Trust Abels.
We know parenting is a full-time job, and it can be easy to get caught up in everyday life. The Ohio Children's Trust Fund and our partners are here for you because we all need a little help sometimes. We can connect you with essential resources in your community. Everything from parenting support to ideas for self-care. For the love of your family, visit octf.ohio.gov/love to find the support you need.
Shenandoah trailing now by 7 points to Barnesville. 3:32 to go in the game. Barnesville up 46-39. Shenandoah going cold now from the field. Barnesville's heated it up.
A 7-2 advantage thus far here in the quarter for the Shamrocks, as just 2 points for the Zeps. Try to get the ball inside to Barnett, and a reaching foul from behind on Aiden Caldwell. That is the first foul in the quarter on Caldwell.
Non-shooting, so Shenandoah would take it out underneath their own basket.
House tries to get into Varhola, knocked away by McFarland. And nice job. Now gets it out to Carpenter. And a foul is going to be called there. Hesitated there on Corbin Varhola. A lot of body against Barnesville, against Evan Carpenter. And that will be out of bounds. And that is 3 team fouls on Shenandoah.
Pass comes back to Willis. Over to Evan Carpenter. He'll reverse pivot, go in, shoots it too hard, but rebound there to Aiden Carpenter. It's knocked away, but Evan Carpenter comes up with it. Willis. And tries to get a pass in there, almost knocked away, but it comes down to Caldwell. Passes it back out to Willis. Willis will shoot the long 3, no good. And it is rebounded there.
And we'll see. It is going to be Barnesville ball. Yeah. Wasn't sure from here. Aiden Caldwell, he knew what it was he didn't grab at it and let it go. No.
It was off of Braxton Barnett.
He was confident that the call was going to be Barnesville ball, and he was right.
Comes out to Carpenter, back to Caldwell. Right now, Barnesville just working some time off the clock. 2:25 to go in the game. Barnesville up by 7. And here's a stolen
away. All the way down the floor and getting the layup. That is Peyton Forshey, who has 9 now. And it's a 5-point lead for the Shamrocks.
11 turnovers now on the Shamrocks. Evan Carpenter will bring the ball up. He'll get around on the screen. McFarland over to Willis. Willis guarded closely there by Barnett. And then Varhola will foul Willis.
And that's going to be Corbin Varhola's 4th foul by my count. And 4 on the Zeps here in the quarter, 1:56 left. That's kind of maybe giving that foul intentionally there. You know, now they'll probably try to get Barnesville at the foul line.
And the ball comes into McFarland. He's guarded by Varhola up there with his 4 fouls. And Willis gets the ball. And able to hold on to it there despite pressure. And he will throw it up. And it comes down to Caldwell. He shoots it no good. Rebounded there by House.
A couple of ill-advised shot attempts there by the Shamrocks. Now quickly down. Barnett shoots a 3 and hits. And all of a sudden, that bad shot selection, it's a 2-point game, 1:20 left. And Coach Stevens is going to call a timeout, but you know, not real good judgment by the Shamrocks there on that possession.
No. 2 shots definitely. They were doing a pretty good job of working the clock off and then take 2 bad shots.
When the fact that Shenandoah also has 4 team fouls, hold the ball out front, and they're going to foul you. They have to. But, you know, the turn on a bad shot, now come back, and Barnett hitting that shot. He now has 20 points. And it's a 46-44 Barnesville lead. And again, I'm not sure the exact amount of time left. It's just a little over a minute left, I believe. We'll see how they play this. And I believe that is, each team has 2 timeouts remaining. Barnesville has committed just 1 team foul here in period number 4. And that could be a factor defensively. Well, since they changed that rule a few years ago on resetting the fouls, that really changes things in the 4th quarter as far as fouling. The Zeps out of timeout with Barnett, Varhola, Forshey, Miller, and House. That 5 has played most of the way. I believe Shenandoah has only used 6 players tonight. Paxton Hall has played a little also, especially there when Cale Miller went to the bench with 3 fouls. Right now, Corbin Varhola has 4 fouls, and he is still on the floor. 1:19 left. Barnesville to inbound in the backcourt in front of the Shenandoah bench.
All right, we'll see some pressure now as the inbound pass, and then they will fall back. Willis has the ball. Barnett comes up on him. Pass out to Caldwell. And he will have the ball stolen.
And a foul.
Caldwell will foul him.
And that's a good foul.
Yeah.
I don't know that he did it on purpose, but Aiden Caldwell reached out and made contact and grabbed House. Hunter House was going to have a layup to tie the game. And that is just the second team foul on Barnesville. So really, that foul worked out to Barnesville's advantage. Zeps with the ball now, 1 minute left. House, Varhola. This is Barnett, three-pointer, good. Braxton Barnett with a pair of three-pointers, and boom, just like that, Zeps lead inside a minute.
Yeah, Barnesville after a 7-point lead now, trailed by 1, 47 seconds.
A turnover and a bad shot. And now Shenandoah with the 1-point lead and timeout Barnesville. And Coach Shane Stevens not happy with somebody on the floor. 39 seconds remaining, Shenandoah by 1. Well, that changed in a hurry, Mark.
Yes, it did, boy.
A pair of three-pointers by Braxton Barnett, now with 23 points. During the last break, I was thinking about our Shenandoah player of the game, and I'm sure that Braxton has won that many times, but all of a sudden, with a couple plays he's made and 23 points, I believe he's a candidate once again. With Barnesville with possession now, 39 seconds. We'll see how Coach Shane Stevens chooses to play this. And now defensively, this is a key for the Zeps. You know, Coach Hayes there, refocusing. Hey guys, we were in that catch-up mode. Hey guys, we're now ahead, 1 point.
Barnett, 2 3-pointers in the last minute.
Yeah, just 10 points in the quarter for the Zeps, but just 7 points in the quarter for Barnesville. It was 39-37 Shamrocks at the end of 3, and it's now 47-46 Shenandoah. Same 5 on the floor now for the Zeps. Varhola, Barnett, House, Forshey, and Miller. Willis, McFarland, Caldwell, Thompson, and Carpenter for Barnesville.
All right, so Thompson in the game now, and he gives it to Evan Carpenter. Carpenter guarded by Miller. Oh, close to a over and back, but it wasn't. Willis, and he's guarded there. Good defense here. And Carpenter comes up with it to Willis. This will be Thompson. He shoots the three-pointer. It's no good. Rebounded by Shenandoah.
A nice job there by Miller. Gets the ball now, and Barnesville with fouls to give, and they give one right here against House. And with just 13 seconds left, I'll take that back. I don't think it was a foul. I think Shenandoah got a full timeout.
Yes, they did.
Let's go ahead and take a quick 30 seconds with them, Brett, and we'll be back with the final few seconds.
Honestly, we've all been there. That place where it's past anxiety, past focus, where even reaching out to your closest friend feels too hard. I'm Crystal Reynolds with Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. We understand how fast those feelings can take over, especially with the stress of work, family, and life. That's why we've opened a mental health urgent care clinic in Cambridge, Ohio, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. No appointment needed. Just walk in. Come in today. Feel better today. Call us, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Mental Health Urgent Care.
You're listening to high school basketball on 93 BNV, WBNV, Barnesville, Woodsfield.
All right, this is Mark Brown with Jeff Stevens. We're back here at Barnesville High School. Shenandoah has the ball, and they have a 1-point lead. Barnesville has 2 fouls to give.
Yeah,
Barnesville had a 7-point lead and not able to hold on to it.
I know it was 5 at 46-41 until a bad shot and then a turnover and a pair of three-pointers by Braxton Barnett. And the Zeps now leading 47-46 with 13 seconds left. And as Mark said, Barnesville has to give 2 fouls quickly. Miller to inbound the ball and gets it into Barnett. And there's 1 foul given.
That's Aiden Caldwell.
And that is his 3rd. And they will have to do this one more time. The inbounds will come from underneath the Shenandoah basket on the baseline.
12 seconds to go in the game.
Pass inside to Forshey. Layup good. Didn't see that coming. Timeout called. And a layup by Peyton Forshey off a set play. I think everybody expecting the Zeps just to throw it up top and try to run clock. And Forshey now with 11 points.
Hey, when you're 2-19, take a chance, Well,
for
both these teams.
Well, a good cut there by Forshey and the pass there for the layup. You can't turn that down.
Right.
And now Barnesville will need a 3. Now Shenandoah has 4 team fouls, so if they choose to commit a foul rather than let Barnesville shoot the 3, that would put the Shamrocks at the line. One would think that Riker Willis would be probably the main option here. Brody McFarland has a pair of 3s. Bobby Thompson has 1 3. So we'll see how they play that. 49-46, Zeps. I'm not sure, again, the time. We'll wait for the timeout to run down.
I think it was 8 seconds, I believe.
So plenty of time to get down and get his shot off. And we'll see how Coach Will Hayes of the Zeps chooses to play this defensively.
All right, 8.5 seconds.
Barnesville has the ball. They have to come the length of the floor. Shenandoah putting on no pressure. And now they will come up here, Barnett and Miller and House, and put on a little full court pressure, which I think is a very good move. Willis to inbound. Pass inside to Caldwell, knocked out of bounds there by Miller. The Shenandoah fans not in agreement.
But a second ran off the clock.
And for Shenandoah, that's great.
All right. This will be Evan Carpenter. He's got the pass there. We'll see Brody McFarland. Air ball. Ball goes out of bounds. Shenandoah ball.
0.7 of a second on the clock. But not a lot of choice there for Barnesville. McFarland shot out of bounds. And now all the Zeps have to do is get the ball in bounds. Miller throws it in there to Forshey, and the ball game is over. And the Shenandoah Zeps, after trailing in the fourth quarter by at least 5, maybe 7 points, rally and win 49-46 Shenandoah. And a really competitive ball game. We'll take a timeout and come back with some final stats. Once again, final score, Shenandoah 49 and Barnesville 46.
Golden Oak Hardware, right on the square in Caldwell, is your hometown destination for quality tools, hardware, and friendly service. We proudly carry steel power equipment and Milwaukee tools to help you get every job done right, whether you're working around the house, farm, or job site. Stop by today or call us at 740-305-5040 for dependable products and expert advice you can trust. Best of luck to the Noble County basketball teams. We are pulling for you.
Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a proud supporter of high school basketball. Contact one of the 42 agencies writing for Patrons Buckeye for a quote from your local insurance company covering Ohio. Whether you need coverage for your home, mobile home, seasonal home, garage, farm equipment, Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is located in Caldwell, Ohio, and can help. Visit our website at patronsbuckeye.com.
Protect what matters most with Sue Snowd, State Farm Agent in Caldwell, Ohio. With over 30 years of experience serving Noble County, Sue and her team offer personalized coverage for auto, home, life, health, renters, and business insurance. Conveniently located on East Street, they're here to help you plan for the unexpected. Call 740-732-2786 today for a free quote, or stop by the office. Like a good neighbor, Sue Snowd is there, ready to serve your insurance needs with care and confidence.
Looking for an incredible deal on a new Ford, Lincoln, or Nissan? Come check out our vastly growing inventory selection and ask us about all the low APR options that are going on right now at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
If a new vehicle isn't in the budget, let us show you a pre-owned alternative that is sure to fit all your needs without breaking the bank. We know with the running from work to practice or games doesn't leave much time for car shopping, so view our full inventory online 24/7 at dutrosauto.com.
Best of luck to all the coaches and players this year. Have a safe and successful season from all of us at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
Hey, you know, Center Drive-Through corner Route 78 and 147 can accommodate small or larger vehicles. Andrea is still selling all kinds of basic supplies you'd need, like milk, bread, pop, cold adult beverages, as well as tobacco and lottery tickets. But now she's also stocking fresh baked goods, deli subs, lunch meats, and cheeses, as well as locally raised beef items. Stop in Monday through Thursday, 6:30 to 8, Friday, 6:30 to 9, and Saturdays, 9 to 9. Center Drive-Through corner Route 78 and 147, right between Caldwell and Sayersville.
At Village Hardware and Rental in Barnesville, we've got everything you need for homeowner, contractor, and commercial jobs. From trusted Milwaukee tools and everyday hardware to pro-grade Valspar paint, trusted color you can count on. Plus, we offer paint mixing, key cutting, special orders, and commercial services too. And now, introducing our officially open firearms and ammo department. Fully stocked, trusted, and convenient. Whether you're working, improving, or protecting, Village Hardware and Rental is your one-stop shop. Drop by at 265 South Chestnut Street, Barnesville. Village Hardware and Rental. We make it easy to build the world around you.
McVeigh Perkins Funeral Home, proudly serving Noble County since 1937, is cheering on all local basketball teams this season. From Caldwell to Coal Run and beyond, we're behind our student athletes as they give their all on the court. Your dedication, teamwork, and community spirit inspire us all. Good luck, Noble County players and coaches. May your shots be true, your defense strong, and your season unforgettable. We're cheering for you every step of the way.
Looking for adventure? Check out the 2022 Ford Bronco 4-door Badlands at Doan Ford. This rugged ride is built to take you anywhere with just 18,000 miles and a soft top perfect for open-air freedom. Equipped for both off-road thrills and everyday comfort, this Bronco is ready for whatever the road brings. Don't wait. Vehicles like this don't stay long. Visit Doan Ford today and take the 2022 Bronco Badlands for a spin. Your next adventure starts here.
Back here at Barnesville, I'm Mark Brown with Jeff Stevens, and the final score tonight, Barnesville leading by 7, but ends up losing late in the fourth quarter. Braxton Barnett, 2 big three-pointers, as Shenandoah comes from behind with a 49-46 win. Barnesville is now 6-15 on the season, and Shenandoah is now 3-19. Barnesville tonight, 17 of 47 from the field for 36%. They hit 3 three-pointers. And Shenandoah shooting not particularly much better, but a little bit, 19 of 47 for 40%, but they had 6 three-pointers tonight. Rebounds, Barnesville 31, Shenandoah 24. And the turnovers tonight, again hurting Barnesville, 12 turnovers for the Shamrocks and only 5 for the winning Shenandoah Zeps. Jeff, individual scoring?
Yeah, individual scoring. We'll look at the Shamrocks first there. Brody McFarland is going to end up with 8 points. He had a pair of three-pointers. Their high point man for the night will be Riker Willis with 16. No three-pointers for Riker tonight, and 2 for 4 at the foul line, but 16 points for Willis. Jake Hannis, a senior, started tonight but did not score. Evan Carpenter then with 2 points tonight. Brady Powell with 6 points, all in the first quarter, or in the first half. He was 2 for 2 at the foul line. Aiden Caldwell with 5 points. And Bobby Thompson, a solid game tonight with 9. He had a three-pointer in the third quarter for a total of 46 for the Shamrocks. Shenandoah is going to be led by Braxton Barnett with 5 three-pointers and 23 points. And as Mark mentioned there, a couple of clutch three-point baskets there in the fourth quarter. Also, Hunter House run the point tonight there with 5 points. Cale Miller with 6. Peyton Forshey, a couple of hoops in the fourth quarter were big. He has 11 for the game. And Corbin Varhola has 4 points. Off the bench there, Paxton Hall did not score. At the end of the first quarter, it was 16-12 in favor of Shenandoah. Zeps still led 27-26 at halftime. 39-37 for the Shamrocks was their lead at the end of 3 quarters. And then the 12-7 edge for the Zeps pulls this game out with a couple of big plays there late. Our post games, great clips, great play of the game. We'll look right in the last couple of minutes there. Barnesville kind of had a bad shot attempt and then also a turnover, and both of those were converted into three-point baskets by Braxton Miller. Those all in the final couple minutes of the game when it was 46-41 Barnesville, and that gave Shenandoah the 47-46 lead. So those 2 three-point baskets there by Braxton Barnett are great clips, play of the game. A Shenandoah Zep +1 Pizza sponsored player of the game. I know he's won it some different times when I've done games over the Zeps this year, but I'll tell you what, you can't turn away from Braxton Barnett. 23 points, 5 three-pointers, including those 2 clutch three-pointers. We'll go Braxton Barnett once again as our +1 pizza Shenandoah player of the game. Maybe Braxton will share that with a teammate
there you go.
along the way. Or since I'm giving it to him, maybe he'll come over and want to share it with us, huh? But, you know, a nice job. I mean, a couple clutch three-pointers there. You can't say enough about that. Final time tonight are our sponsors for the game, and we do appreciate them being with us all year. Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Abel's Electric Heating and AC, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Dutro Ford Lincoln Nissan, Sue Snowd State Farm, Golden Oaks Hardware, McVeigh Perkins Funeral Home, Center Drive-Thru, Bicon Services, Ohio Children's Trust Fund, West 40 Auto Sales, Village Hardware and Rental, and Doan Ford. And then tonight our pregame show brought to you by Valentine Insurance. Our keys to the game during that pregame brought to you by TK Auto Services. Our starting lineup sponsored by Sarah Wickerham State Farm. Our live national anthem by Barnesville VFW Post 3760. And their in-game three-pointers, including those two late, were sponsored by, all three-pointers in the game were sponsored by Allen Hunter State Farm. Free throws by Kemp Insurance Agency, which I think every time tonight neglected to mention at the time.
Yes, we apologize. We just got so much going on, but we appreciate that.
And our multiple timeouts there tonight by Zimba Companies. And scoreboard updates sponsored by Southeastern Ohio Credit Union. And Barnesville's opponent Thursday night, Monroe Central, did rally from behind and win at Martins Ferry tonight 65-62. And they trailed by as much as, I think, as 16 points in the third quarter of that game. And Monroe Central will be here at Shamrock Gymnasium on Thursday night. And also want to say thanks to our on-site producer, Brett Klein, and our cameraman, Brock Valentine, tonight for all their help.
All right, well, also a reminder, the girls basketball team will open up their tournament play up at Sandy Valley on Thursday night. Also, we want to wish good luck to the entire Barnesville swimming team. The boys and the girls qualified everybody to the districts down at OU next week. So, with that, wow, okay, apologize for that. Again, your final score tonight is Shenandoah 49, Barnesville 46. Good night, everyone.
High school basketball is a presentation of AVC Sports and 93 BMV, WBNV, Barnesville, Woodsfield.